I really see myself as a New York filmmaker. I grew up in Manhattan, downtown, and it's always been, I've had an ongoing cinematic love affair with New York since I was about 9 or 10. I've been making films in New York City. I think there's a great quote, I don't know who said it, but something like, restrictions are actually what give birth to creativity. And sometimes I have found that when I have a smaller budget, sometimes it creates the most inventive work. It's often a balance. And as my career develops, I get bigger budgets. So I find it's my job to find the balance of, well, how are we going to make sure we use this money in an exciting way instead of just getting lazy. We shot Rhythm Thief for a very small amount of money. I think we had a $12,000 budget in 12 days. And we finished a day early and $1,000 under budget. We like to call it the 11 movie. And it went on to win a jury prize at Sundance. So you really never know. Rhythm Thief is my second feature film. We shot it in '93, finished it in '94. It's a very scrappy, gritty, Lower East Side street story. One of the things that inspired me was there was a sticker campaign going on downtown that said, "You bootleg, we break your legs." Because people were doing, and you could find these guys with all these famous concerts, because it was the kind of the peak of the cassette.
You stole my music, you piece of shit!
It's funny because he kind of thinks he's a hero, like he's going to get these shows that aren't being recorded, perhaps. He doesn't really see it. He hasn't become aware of the impact he's having on this band, but he becomes aware. He realizes that he's hurting somebody. When I made the film, I really set out to exclude pop references. I worked with the wardrobe woman to have our clothes be as neutral as possible. I mean, they have a particular style, but she kind of mixed up the eras so it wouldn't look particularly 90s or 80s or aughts. We did the same with the hair, tried to make it as neutral as we could. For me, that's satisfying though, because the film just keeps going. I'm more interested in stories, I think, that have a longer arc and could serve as a particular view of that part of life at that time.